Hello everyone, it's me, Vesoya. Back. It's been a while. As you can see, I'm enjoying life. You see the background. Um, just basking in the goodness of the Most High and enjoying being out in His creation and getting all the sunlight and getting all the fresh fruit and nutrients that comes along with living abroad. Um, I'm just grateful and thankful. I just came on here real quick, and I know I always say I'm going to come back, but I don't end up coming right back. Um, but I just wanted to, and sorry I'm a little congested right now, so that's why I'm at the water, because they have this thing where if you're congested, that you go into the seawater and it cleans you out and it purifies your body and remove all congestion out of your body. So that's why I'm here right now. So I'm going to test it out and see if this is true. But again, it's getting outside of that westernized colonization mindset that a lot of us are used to in the States. And being able to not have that same control over your life. Like I said, fresh food and fruits and stuff. And behind me is where the fishermen go out to go get to catch the fresh fruit. But anyway, I came on here because I wanted to talk about something that I've been paying attention to for a while. I've seen the attacks. I've seen the little subdue diss towards me, and the things that I've been talking about when I come on here. But I also want to just go back to remind everybody, when I came first on YouTube, I said that this is about my testimony and my experiences with the Most High and my relationship with Him. Not about nobody else, not trying to please anybody else, but please my Father. It's funny because a sister had warned me about a year or two ago. She had warned me that this was going to happen, and she told me exactly who it was going to be and what they were going to do. And it's funny that she said that because that's exactly what's happening now. And I just sit back and chuckle, because me and her discussed a lot of things before, and I'm literally watching it play out. So as I'm watching it play out, it's just hilarious. Let me sit down a second in the sand. Hi. So the thing about it is seeing how people really are and the things that they're doing and the things that they're saying. There's a lot of confusion and disruption. And I want to go more in depth when time permits, but it's it's sad how it really is true that it's going to be a great falling away. And don't get me wrong, I always say that any and everything you're supposed to seek out the Most High and pray and ask Him to give you true understanding and discernment. For me, I know my personal relationship. I know people have said things about like the name, saying that it's Egyptian names and all this stuff like that, and Canaanite gods and stuff. And that's true. Some of the names they did use, they did call Him Yahweh, and things of that nature. But at the same token, that's, to me, I just look at it like that's just like my enemies knowing my name. So does that mean that's not my name because my enemies know my name and they use my name in the context to manipulate and control people as well? No. So you have to think about that type of stuff as well when you look at everything. Everything you have to go to the Most High about it and ask Him for His wisdom, His knowledge, His understanding, and His discernment, not your own. Because the reality is, everything that we have in this world has been written by man. Whether it's the Bible, whether it's history books, anything that we have is written by man. And these are things that were given to us. And it's up to us to decipher if it's true or not. And that's why I say with everything, we have to have understanding. You can't just have wisdom, but you have to have understanding. Knowledge is everywhere. And everybody is seeking after knowledge. And as I say, you're seeking after knowledge, you're not chasing after wisdom. You do with that what you want to. I mean, there's people saying that wisdom is a false deity and all that stuff like that. Regardless, every word that we say is a curse. Every word that we use is wrong. Everything that we have has been given to us by somebody else. So honestly, there's nothing factual on this earth when it comes to books, when it comes to anything, basically, because it's all accounts are based on what somebody else experienced. So the only thing we can worry about is our own actual experiences and take it for what it is. I wasn't there when they wrote the maps. I wasn't there when the Bible was written. I wasn't there when they told us the earth was a certain shape. I wasn't there. All I can go off is what they put in those books, but do I take it as facts? Absolutely not. I seek my Father out for everything and let Him reveal to me But what he reveals to me, and maybe because that's what I asked for, and maybe because I was ready to receive it. Maybe you asked for it and you wasn't ready to receive it, and why you didn't get it. I don't know. That's why relationships are personal. They're just like people that have children. Your relationship with each child is different, and you adjust and deal with each child in that manner. Does not mean that you don't love them any more or less. It doesn't mean that you reveal certain things to certain. You do it in the time that you see that your children are ready. So, needless to say, I just wanted to just quickly say on here, beware of wolves in sheep's clothing. Because remember, in all the flock, there's always a wolf that's dressed like a sheep. Be cautious. And they come with a smile. They come as family. They come as friends. They come with warm embrace. They come as if they really love you and care about you. But I just ask you to really sit back and watch the pattern. But everything, there's always a pattern. And certain things should not change. And if it's a constant change, and I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with change. Don't get me wrong. Because you're supposed to change and grow daily. But look at the types of change. Just because people act like they're bearing good fruit doesn't necessarily mean that they're bearing good fruit. And you have to ask, what fruit are they really bearing? Because what's good to them may not be good to you. So you have to ask them, because remember, the enemy gives his children things as well. So just be cautious and just seek and pray. And I hope that this makes sense. Again, I just wanted to do this really quick. And I hope everyone is doing well. And let me show you guys quickly. You know, the other problem is too, you have some people that haven't been outside the States, outside of Mexico or Canada, so they think that they know everything, and they know absolutely nothing. It's so much to this earth that you haven't even discovered or even known, and there's so many people that know so many things that's outside of your books. Everything is not in a book, and everything in the book is not true. I don't care what history books lie. How many times have they said that they lied in history books? And again, these are facts based on who? There is nothing factual. But you know what is factual? This water that you're seeing right here. You're seeing it, you're feeling it, and everybody's able to witness it. It's not being manipulated. But that's the other thing too. Again, people manipulate things too, and they manipulate weather, they manipulate. So again, at this point, you will drive yourself crazy if you try to pick apart everything. That's like all the sand in the sea. I can't pick this apart. You see how many granules this is? But I'd be a complete idiot trying to break down each part of this and be like, oh, this means this or this means that. Like, you don't know. It's sand. Like, it can't even be numbered. You see, it can't be numbered. But yet, we always trying to find a way to justify and explain everything. Some things is beyond our understanding and comprehension. And again, a lot of people get mad talking about the Bible. And I'm not saying the Bible's 100% because nothing is 100%, because everything has been tampered with. Everything has been tampered with. Literally, there has nothing in any book says that been tampered with. Unless you were physically there watching, you don't know. And just because other people say that they were there doesn't mean it's true. I mean, like, it's crazy. At this point, we can't. And then we seen how people will threaten you and threaten a group of people and make them say one thing and they will say it. So at the end of the day, all you can do is focus on your own personal relationship. And that's all I've been asking everybody. Stop listening to people and start seeking him yourself. And especially those in the States, get out of the U.S. Explore, visit. I mean, and they tell you everything is expensive. It's not. Stop living off things based on what they tell you, because it's not true. If you trust the Most High and have a relationship with him, he will supply everything that you need. I see there's different ones that literally have left, and they literally living their best lives, and they have a greater understanding and appreciation because, for one, they're not eating the same food. Believe it or not, the foods that you eat there, I don't care how pure you think that they are and how pure that you think that you're living in certain parts of the country in the U.S., you still are eating the things that they give you. The farms are still being controlled, still being sprayed and all that stuff. So you're not even having pure food. So it's good to get out of the country and actually live abroad so you can actually get your food fresh. You don't know what it's like to pick your fruit off a tree and eat it, or going out there to catch your fish, or getting your medicines and stuff. It's right there. Instead of somebody going to a grocery store and picking it, or hoping that you go to a farmer that's trusted. Because even farmers you can't even trust, because again, you have to ask who owned them. See, that's the part they're not going to give you their paperwork and say, look, this is who owned me. No. And some of them don't even know. And perfect example, I used to work for one of the top meat markets in the States. And like they said, they tell the customers that the food is 100%, but the feed that they're giving to the animals is GMO, is lab grown. So again, nothing that you have is pure. So you can't even have a pure mind and pure thought process. You can't even truly understand. And then those strongholds there. People don't understand it's a serious stronghold there. But I digress. Again, I just wanted for those who are confused and those who like struggling and they're at the point where they don't know what to believe, because a lot of people are saying they don't know what to believe, and that's sad. That's called confusion. And I'm not saying not to question anything, because with everything you're supposed to question. Even the things the doctors is being teach now, question it. And ask the face and the spirit that's behind it. Because in everything, there is a spirit. You just need to know if it's a good spirit or a bad spirit. And I just hope that this helps someone. And again, for me, I can only go off of what was revealed to me. And back in 2017 and 18, when Yah revealed himself to me, he gave me a name. And that's the name that I'm sticking to until he reveals something totally different. Now, what he may reveal to you may be something totally different. I don't know. But again, I'm going off of my own personal relationship, and my own personal relationship has been working for me. And that's all I can go off of. And that's all I can encourage you, is to go off of your own personal relationship and your own personal experiences, and stop letting people dictate that to you. Thank you, everybody. Have a good one.